Right, hey people, it is me, Miss Jarena Star. Now, if you're wondering why my name has changed, it's because I must have Googled shooting star, like what they mean, like, just the general meaning of shooting star. According to people, I know what it is. Clearly, it's a star that just shoots up in the sky. But the reason why I changed it is apparently shooting stars are also known as demons. They're known as fallen stars. And I ain't no demon. I mean, I try and be good, so I'm not going to be calling myself after fallen stars. So I just thought I'll change it to just Jarena Star. Yes, so basically, that's why I've decided to change it. So, first of all, I'd like to talk about what's happening with the UK and France, with the leaders just going around Africa and contesting and doing all sorts. And I just want to mention Theresa May. I haven't seen her for ages as she was been stuck in a European court trying to negotiate Brexit, but for some reason she's somehow found time to go to South Africa and start dancing with women, and just really shocked at the state of of her dancing. It was so robotic and it was just really, really bad. And I know she's trying to join in and have fun with the people because they were dancing, but she just she's a really bad dancer. Like, wow, could anyone be such a bad dancer like her? She was just doing like the swish side thing, and then she was doing the robot dance thing with her hand. I know she may be generally having fun, but it just looks so wrong. Honestly, her dance moves was just terrible. Now, yeah, then she went and went to the, what is it, South African Memorial for Mandela. And I've also mentioned this, Mandela seems to be like the perfect, what's the word, resistance fighter, because he spent most of his time in jail and he forgave. And she made a speech about Mandela, nothing about Winnie Mandela. Quite surprising, because everybody likes to ignore Winnie Mandela even though she freed South Africa. So yeah, she then went on the next day tour to Kenya. Literally, she's going around the continent. I don't know what the race is, but she went to Kenya and then she went to Nigeria. So then I sort of realized why I think she went is because of this Brexit situation. She's making sure that Africa doesn't leave UK stranded, because she wants to, well, the UK wants to trade with Africa, and France have really been, what's the word, patrolling Africa lately with this macaroni dude with his French off the catwalk suits and his slick hair, and he's really been trying to impress like the Africans. And so I think that's why May had just flown down to Africa to counteract Macron, because Macron is obviously part of the EU, like the main players of the EU. And I kind of can see this huge contest going on in Africa, trying to win Africa's hearts. And yeah, I just clearly noticed it. And to be honest, Africa's a massive continent and doesn't need any other nations. They can just, you know, trade with each other, and that's what's going to happen. And this groveling for Africa, and with May saying, "I'll promise aid, I'll give you this money," Africa needs. It's like, we don't want your aid. Your aid always has like restrictions and demand. So yeah, Africa doesn't need aid. Like, literally, leave them alone. They've got enough resources. They don't need your money, because your money will is just a debt. So it's just strange seeing all these European countries groveling to Africa, and doing these dance moves to try and impress the African people, because they do get really excited by little things like dance moves. And even me, I found myself quite intrigued why Macron did the dab. He did the dab during the World Cup. I don't know any world leader that did the dab. I just thought, wow, I thought he was really cool. But then when I read between the lines, it's just another race for Africa. He's doing all this to you know, get on the good side, so that, France can have a more stronger hold in Africa. And they're just doing the whole scramble thing that they did in the last century, where all the European countries were scrambling for Africa. And no, I mean, we know from history that, it didn't end out well then. So it won't end up well this time. And Africans should just really, be on guard, because it's not really in their best interest, really. So, yeah, it's just a competition from all these other nations that want, Africa's resources. And, yeah, so people in Africa need to wake up and not fall for the dab and May's dance move, which, I don't even think they'll fall for that dance move anyway, because what was that? That was not an impressive dance move at all. She was doing the robot. It was just quite shocking. Like, even my grandmother can dance better than that. What's wrong? She could have just done John Travolta with her hand and just go up and then look left. That would have been fine. But no, she was just experimenting, and I'm just a lot of people are left traumatized by her dance moves. I've never seen her dance. I mean, she's not the most people-friendly, sociable person, who talks, and she's always covered, with an entourage and bodyguards, like she's some, I don't know. I don't know, like, I don't know, some VIP person that's just covered in bodyguards. The Queen doesn't even have that many entourage around her, but for some reason May has so much people around her. She's just not very sociable. She's scared of people or something, and she does see people. It's like the safest bet. Like, it's just such a photo op, and yeah, I just thought I'll mention that because that's how it appeared. What else can I talk about? I just wanted to mention that, and yeah, and apparently this Macron dude's wife is like really old. She's literally old enough to be his mum, but she's one of those old cougar women. So yeah, I don't understand that as well. Like, if he's this French James Bond and he's got this, old lady that's his wife, but just a bit strange, really. So yeah, that's that. And anything else I want to talk about is, yes, guys, you can donate to my Patreon account. I have one now. So if you click on the link that says donate, it will put you straight towards my Patreon account. So if you like no nonsense content about general affairs that's happening in the world, in this fast paced news world, then go to my Patreon account and donate what you like, and I will continue providing up-to-date content, no nonsense viewpoints from a Black British perspective. Okay, well, I'm going to keep it short. So I am Miss Jarina Shooting Star. Oh my God, I'm still calling myself Jarina Shooting Star. It's Jarina Star. And I will be back with another blog soon. Bye.